See, I can do it too. I could be William Shakespeare. I have the English look. Yes, and I just don't have the color. Should I get the color? Make it look even better. Hi, this is Zach Edwards with Historical Conquest, and you're reaching us with Stump the Creator. To all those in HT Nation, thank you so much for joining us. For all those visitors, thank you for joining us. Also, if you haven't heard of Stump the Creator, it's where you send in your questions and try to stump me as the creator of Historical Conquest. Today, Shakespeare is where we're going to start off. So now this is a continuation of the questions from Simeon, Bethany, and Nathan. They compiled theirs together. So this one is from Bethany. Also, I should have probably done this in the last one. Also, Shakespeare says to gain control of one of your opponent's character cards. What does gain control mean? It means you can basically take that card. You get ownership of that card. You gain control of it. You take it under your side. Yes, we shouldn't have the different wording for it. But basically, you confiscate, you take from your opponent, you gain their card, and all the like. And of course, someone had to call me on my landline while I'm doing this video. How rude! I could be Shakespeare to them. So if he wasn't as hairy. Okay, going on. Does that mean take the land, or does it mean just really? Come on. And watch, they're gonna leave a message, and it's gonna be really loud too. Or it's gonna be silent because it's a robocall. Darn telemarketers! Down with the telemarketers. Okay, back to the question. Also, Shakespeare says to gain control of one of your opponent's character cards. What does gain control mean? Does it mean take the card, or does it mean just use the card's ability? And it means you take the card. So you take control of them. You take possession of them. Maybe I should have said that. You take possession of them, meaning you have ownership over them. Okay, question number 15. This is from Simeon. What question that hasn't been asked yet would stump you? Oh, so I get to stump myself. Okay. Has to be with the game. I'll tell you one that would stump me. It's that question that we had during the last tournament, 2 tournaments ago, where I tried to answer the question, and I said, that would be a great Stump the Creator question. And they said, stop. Now, I think Bethany's actually in that group. There's 3 of them that will be submitting it. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I don't know where their question is. Again, I don't read these first. Yeah, so I don't know where it's at. I haven't been given the script yet, or the questions yet. So I'm going to say that one. Hasn't been asked yet. Not here because I was told to forget about it. At the tournament, they actually said, forget it. Just don't think about it. Never was asked. They were going to ask it. So that one. Okay. If you thought of one from the questions above, I'm asking that question. Thanks, Bethany. So if someone else asked the question, but it stumps me, then you were asking that question. Nice. Very nice. I like that. Say I play Mao Tse-Tung, who says once, decrease your morale by 300, constant, increase your strength by 400 if he occupies an Asian land. Can I use Maimonides? Maimonides. To reverse it? I don't know. Let me see. So you didn't give me that what the Maimonides abilities are, so I'm gonna have to look those up. So it is an army. That's the Mamelukes. Maimonides. Now you got me confused because I was looking for that. Maimonides. That's is he an activist or a philosopher or spiritual leader? Spiritual leader. I think that's what you were talking about. Yes, Maimonides. Sorry, I was thinking the Mamelukes. What I thought you were saying. It says choice.
Reverse the effects of any card's ability played against you, or increase your morale by 200 for every female in play. This one, it says, play Mao Tse-Tung. Once decrease your morale by 300. Constant increase your strength by 400. You have to occupy a land. Can I use Maimonides to reverse it? Maimonides reverse the effect of any card's ability played against you. The decreasing the 300 morale, yes, you can. Would it be considered a card played against you? Yeah, decreasing your morale would be played against you. So yes. Felix Dzerzhinsky says players with spies or outlaws lose 100 morale for each. Is this card reversible by Maimonides? What does the 1.0, oh, this is like 3 cards, Knights of Gold Circle. What about the 1.0 Knights of the Golden Circle? So it does say reverse the effects of any card's ability played against you. Okay, so the next one she's asking, or sorry, Simeon's asking about is Felix. So let's go to Felix. So Felix says, neither spies nor outlaws can attack Iron Felix's land. That's not played against you. Players with spies or outlaws lose 100 morale for each. Okay. So reverse the effect of any card that's played against you. I would say this one, Felix, is no, it's not played against you because you're attacking them. It's more of a defense mechanism. So players with spies or outlaws lose 100 morale for each. Let's see. No, that would be played against you. I mean, because it's not saying, the first part says neither spies nor outlaws. That part is not being against you. But the second part is players with spies or outlaws lose 100 morale for each. Yes, that would be against you, and Maimonides would reverse that. Knights of the Golden Circle. Knights of the Golden Circle is an organization. So going to the back. Knights of the Golden Circle, of course, was given to someone. I took it out of my private little stash there. So let me look it up. Okay, going to organizations. 1.0 cards. Golden Circle. Okay, open up Golden Circle. It says, if the knights reside in America and with an American leader, decrease your morale by 500 points. And that's when it's right, we were saying that that's one that you could actually put in someone else's land. It doesn't make too much sense as it's written, which is why we got rid of it and rewrote it. So the knights reside in America with an American leader, decrease your morale by 500 points. That's supposed to be decrease your opponent's morale by 500 points. Not to put it in someone else's land. So this would be one. Again, a card should be blacklisted. It's not even a card to be used at all. So this would reverse it back on your opponent if your opponent tried to use this card against you. But truthfully, they shouldn't be using it against you. They should just get rid of it. Or no, keep it for as a rare card that will never be printed again because it was poorly written. So there you go. Okay. Other than that, I hope that answers your question. Let's see. My opponent plays Mount Vesuvius on my only land. Additionally, he plays Ernest Shackleton to discover a new land. Okay. I play Sir Francis Drake to steal his land, and I explore Switzerland. How would that play out? Okay. So my opponent plays Mount Vesuvius on my only land. Additionally, he plays Ernest Shackleton. Wait. Plays Mount Vesuvius on my only land, and it's gone. Okay, goodbye. That, who said that? Simeon. So Simeon, you be gone. Additionally, he plays Ernest Shackleton, discover a new land. Is that after Mount Vesuvius was played? Because it was after Mount Vesuvius was played, you wouldn't be in the game because it was your only land. You're gone. Yes, you could steal it if you weren't already out of the game. So if it was played before Mount Vesuvius was set off, it'd be a different question. So that's question number 18. Number 19. I have 2,900 morale. My opponent attacks me, meeting all requirements. Okay. But I play Major Robert Anderson to move all of the characters of the land being attacked to another land. One of the cards is 1.0 Leif Erikson. Do I win, or does the attack have to go through? Let me see if I can set this up. Okay. My opponent attacks me, meaning all requirements. I don't know what the all land requirements probably, but I play Major Robert Anderson. Major Robert Anderson. Again, we're 2.0 because 1.0 wasn't requested. Oh, I'm tired. Ugh. Robert Anderson. Of course, that's not his name. Okay, Major Robert Anderson. Interrupt. After an opponent declares war, you may escape and transport all characters to another land. Okay. You already declare war. I have 2,900 morale. An opponent attacks me, meeting all requirements, but I play Major Robert Anderson to move all the characters of the land being attacked to another land. No, that's an interrupt, right? It's an interrupt. One of the cards is 1.0 Leif Erikson. Do I win, or does the attack have to go through? So after an opponent declares war, you may escape and transport all characters to another land. Now remember, land rules still apply, so you better be in the same continent. But Leif Erikson is one of those cards, and Leif Erikson says transport any 2 characters or army cards to battle any land in play. Okay, so the land's being attacked, so Leif Erikson's abilities do apply. Transport any 2 characters, which would be Major Anderson and Leif Erikson. How many cards were in there originally? So this is my big question. Major Robert Anderson can only move it to a land in the same continent. Leif Erikson, though, could move it to any land outside of that, but it can only take 2 characters with them. So that should be your answer to find more. If you have a country in the same land, in the same continent, then you move all those people over. There's no one to attack. He basically just takes over the land. There's no morale lost. It's not an actual attack. If he was to, if you were to take 2 people away with Leif Erikson to another land because there's no other lands in the continent, then he'd still be battled with whoever's left. And I would say you do have a land in the same continent. Oh, I already said that. So yeah, those are your 2 answers when it comes to that. This one's from Nathan. Question 20. 2.0 James Buchanan says, when in play, all Confederate armies in play increase their strength by 500. Once, decrease your morale by 200. 2 questions. 1, in the first part, the apostrophe says it happens to all Confederate armies. Is that true? Or is that a misprint? No, I mean, there might be different branches of the Confederate Army that we do at some point. So we can have the Confederate Army
We can do Robert E. Lee's army. I don't know what the names are. We can do one of the other Confederate armies. So yes, the apostrophe's in the right place. So that's just basically looking to the future. We only have one Confederate army right now. So let's see. Number 2. In the second part, do I have to decrease my morale immediately or anytime as a hold? Morale is always the first time. It's always a once and right away, unless the card says otherwise. So yes, that's one that you'd have to do right away. Okay, because you can't just wait till 10 turns from now to decrease your morale. Okay, Simeon has question 21. Let's say I have Mary Curie out on my turn, when suddenly my opponent plays a rare card, Geronimo. Since it's my turn, I can use Mary's second power, but where does the kill card go, since it never got placed in the first place? Never got placed in the first place. Okay, let's say I have Mary Curie, and it's my turn. When suddenly my opponent plays a rare card, Geronimo, which comes into my deck and kills off one of my people. And since it's my turn, I can use Mary's second power, but where does the killed card go? Killed card go. So Geronimo's, I'd say back to her land. It's the easiest way to explain it. It doesn't actually say, so you can actually pick whichever land you want. So it can go in any of those lands. If it doesn't actually say it has to go back to her land, then just count it as being any land. Shakespeare, I think it says the same thing, that it can come play for you. It does not have to be, in the land with Shakespeare, because it doesn't say. If it says it, then it's specific. Okay, question number 22. Say I have 1.0 Alan Pinkerton and John Dillinger out. Then John attacks a land with a law enforcer. Does John die even though Pinkerton would supposedly protect him? Okay, Alan Pinkerton defending an outlaw. Interesting. Let me try this. 1.0 Alan Pinkerton. And John Dillinger, I guess, would be 2.0. 1.0 Alan Pinkerton says, you stop spies, assassins, spies, or any other attempts to look at your card or assassinate a character. Okay, who's going to assassinate the character? Well, John attacked a law enforcer. Okay, if John attacked a law enforcer, then that's not an attack or an assassin or a spy, right? You can look at any opponent's hand. No, okay, so look at your opponent. So they're not trying to look at your cards or assassinate a character. It's not. If he goes into a law enforcer, so let's go to John Dillinger. And a law enforcer like Virgil Earp, choose one of your opponent's outlaws to go to the discard pile. Okay, let's find Dillinger, outlaw. Remember, Alan Pinkerton stopped him from attacking you, correct? Let me double check this. Oh, it's 1.0 cards. Okay, John Dillinger. Where's the Dillinger? Oh, Dillinger's I actually have him here. Okay. Decrease opponent's morale by 100 after each battle, regardless of outcome. When John attacks a land, the law enforcer increased his strength by 200. Okay. Say I have 1.0 Alan Pinkerton and John Dillinger out. Then John attacks a land with a law enforcer. Does John die even though Pinkerton would supposedly protect him? There's no assassination. So that's 1.0 John Dillinger. Let me check 2.0 John Dillinger. No, John Dillinger is a rare card, so it's only one, right? I think that's it.
Yeah, so he's a rare card. Alan Pinkerton doesn't stop him from losing an attack, just for stopping someone from assassinating one of your opponents. Who's assassinating? I don't. I'm still trying to figure out who would be the one assassinating. Now, Law Enforcer wouldn't assassinate unless their abilities say. And in here, 1.0 cards. The Law Enforcers say, when he's teamed up with Doc Holliday, increase your strength by 500. No assassination. When he's teamed up with Herb, 500, 300. He stops assassins, spies, and other attempts to. I don't see an assassination. Maybe I'm missing what you're saying, but if you could, please clarify. Send it in as another Stump the Creator question. Ask me the whole question again, and I will answer it. So thank you so much, Bethany, for sending in that question. And thanks, guys, for all that. We will catch you next time on Stump the Creator. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care. Bye. If you have any comments or questions, add them to the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow, actually. Take care. Bye.